There's a lot of monsters in this one. Way more than I was expecting. How's it going, YouTube lovers? This is the Eagle Builder and Welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing another trailer reaction. Today I'm reacting to the official second trailer for Shazam! Fury of the Gods. I am very excited to see what this trailer has. I liked the first movie, I thought it was really fun, but it's also a little bittersweet getting this movie knowing that DC is about to go through a huge reboot kind of phase. We're not sure if it's going to be a full reboot or just a kind of a soft reboot. We still are going to figure out more about James Gunn's plan later. But this movie is one of the last ones of the old era of DC. But it also doesn't really fit in with some of the other old era stuff, which is interesting. It's kind of a weird blend of old era DC and, honestly, I hate to say it because I hate comparing stuff like this, but a little bit of Marvel. So I'm excited to see Zachary Levi is fantastic in this movie. And like I said, the first one was fun. Hoping that this one will definitely be a high note for the character before we get a weird continuity shift in the DC universe. Anyway, that's enough of this talk. Let's go ahead and jump right into this trailer reaction. Oh, we already got some good music. Okay. That's very bad.
Everything. Champions of this realm can do nothing to stop us.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure about.
You are very menacing. I just want you to know that.
Yes, she is. No argument here.
A lot has changed in the last few years. The wizard gave me superpowers.
That was such a great transformation there.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. All right, here's the situation. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. The daughters of Atlas are coming to hunt us.
Children stole the power of the gods.
Well, it wasn't really stolen.
Ripped it from our father's core.
Okay, I feel like maybe I should be writing all this down.
Yeah, sometimes when there's some.
Child.
Your world will
Oh gosh, are they stealing their powers?
You want these powers? Come get them. Hey, Khaleesi!
Still coming out in March, alright.
We have one job to do. Save the world.
Oh! So Freddy's gonna get kidnapped and they're stuck in a big dome?
I can't do this. Take my powers back. You gave them to me so you would take them back, right?
I spent millennia searching for a worthy champion. You know exactly what must be done.
Oh, that's... So yeah, everyone's gonna get their powers stolen one by one, it looks like.
I have to do this.
We end this now.
Yeah, we do.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here.
There's a lot of monsters in this one. Way more than I was expecting. Whew. Alright. March 17th. I'll read where it all began. That's actually a good way to put it. To remind you who the character is and how he started. That was not the best trailer I've seen, but again, I feel like they edited this trailer knowing the fact that obviously the DC universe as we know it is coming to an end. This feels like kind of a send-off in the way they're framing it in the trailer. Now, I don't know what the movie itself is going to be like because, you know, trailers, you cut it one way, you cut it another way, it feels completely different. But this one definitely feels like it's going to be emotional, especially with the real-world impact of what's going on with DC. Alright, so that was my reaction. Let's go ahead and jump into frame by frame. Well, not really frame by frame, but scene by scene, breaking down this trailer. Alright, let's go ahead and check this trailer out. Hold on, which ballpark? Oh, the Citizens Bank. Okay, so they're in Philadelphia. They probably were in Philadelphia in the other movie, and I just forgot. It's been a while since I've seen it. I just want to check which ballpark that was. So these scenes here where like the vines are growing and everything, these are definitely like towards the end of the movie when the Daughters of Atlas are putting their plot in motion. Actually, no, wait, hold on. They put the city in a big dome. So maybe this actually is early in the movie, and then most of the movie is going to be spent with the city overrun. Huh, that's actually an interesting point. I didn't think about that. Well, obviously I just did. Because this one right here doesn't look the same as the roots like growing everywhere. Feels more like that group shot that we see on the bridge later in the trailer. Yeah, a lot has changed over the past few years. Again, it really does feel like they cut this trailer to be like, we know that we don't know what the future holds for DC, but we're gonna go out with swinging with this one, and it's gonna be really a lot of fun to see more of his family in action, because again, they only got their powers at the very end of the first movie, so it's gonna be really fun to see all of them working as a team more. And again, we know later in the trailer they're gonna be losing their powers one by one, but we'll still get a chance to see them fighting together more, and that's gonna be exciting. Love the Goonies shirt. Okay, right there, it cuts to make it seem like you ripped her from her father's core, as if like she's talking to them, but based on the jail cell here and then the scene we see later in the trailer, I think she's talking to the wizard and not to our superhero kids. Yeah, the more I look at this trailer, the more I'm thinking that they're actually going to like take over Philadelphia fairly early in the movie, and then the rest of it is going to be spent trying to fix everything and defeat them. Well, divide and conquer. The Daughters of Atlas definitely have a good strategy here. Okay. And Billy's definitely is getting overwhelmed here. He wants to give up his powers. It's gonna be really interesting because he didn't really want them in the first place, and now has another situation of not wanting them, but for a totally different reason. Before it was I don't want to be a superhero. This isn't what I want. I don't want to like save the day and actually be in danger of fighting villains. But now it's about I can't protect my family. I don't want to do this anymore. But that just means you're going to have to fight harder. Yeah, and it looks like by the end he might be the only one with his powers left, and he's going to take that staff and he's going to fight the Daughters of Atlas, at least somewhat alone. Oh yeah, that scene right there I was talking about. There we go. The wizard in the cage. Again, I think that's connected to the scene earlier where we see her saying, you bird powers from our father's heart, or something like that. Whoa, what just happened right there? What did this monster do? Oh, it just stung that person. She's either dead or going to be possessed or something like that, because that's not good. Well, again, we already know that the first Shazam movie did not shy away from death of a lot of side characters, so that's probably going to happen again in this one. All right, like I said, this wasn't really the best trailer that I've ever seen, but I feel like they cut it knowing what was going on. Kind of like when I watched the Wakanda Forever trailer during my Comic-Con Reactathon, and they knew exactly what they were doing when they cut it. Now, obviously, the loss of Chadwick Boseman is a huge driving factor in that movie anyway, but they cut it knowing exactly what the audience was feeling and how they'd react to the real world. How do I say this? Like, what was going on around the movie in the real world. And I feel the same way here. Clearly, it's a completely different situation, but they know that this may be the last chance that we see a movie like this. Like, Zachary Levi seems confident that he's staying, but we don't know if they're going to pick up this story or go another direction with it. So I'm excited to see what they do with this. I hope it's good. Again, I really like the first one. Like I said, Zachary Levi is awesome. The villains, again, great actresses cast for the villains. So yeah, this trailer wasn't as exciting as the first one, but I'm still hyped to see this movie. So there you have it. That was my reaction to the second official trailer for Shazam! Fury of the Gods, coming out in just a couple of months. These are going to be a couple busy months going on for different content getting released. Like, we've got Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania next month. We got this movie, Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Star Wars stuff coming up too. We have Mandalorian Season 3, and with video gaming, we've got Jedi Survivor coming out. So I'm really excited for these first couple months of the year as a total nerd. But yeah, this was the second trailer. Like I said, I didn't like it as much as the first trailer, but they cut it very emotionally on purpose, and I'm still excited to see this movie. I was going to see it even if they didn't give us another trailer. I'm just glad that we have a release date set, because I know this movie got pushed back. So we have a set date, we have a new trailer, and we're ready to watch the Shazam family again. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please drop a like, leave a comment down below if you did, and do subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, guys!